Hello friends, it is the most wonderful time of year. It is day one of the Let's Get Blitzin' Cocktail Advent Calendar, and I am delighted to be kicking things off with an exercise in refinement, in restraint, in phenomenal execution. A Rosemary Martini made with none other than the iconic, the Botanist Islay Dry Gin. This is a London dry style gin that is produced off the southwestern coast of Scotland on Islay, which is particularly well known for its production of delicious Scotch whiskies, like its sister spirit, Bruichladdich. Yes, the Botanist is produced at the same distillery with the same head distiller, putting the same attention to detail, the same care and craft into the production of this incredible gin. Let's go ahead and get started, and I'll tell you a little bit more about it. So we are going to be stirring this cocktail, so you need your mixing glass. In addition to the Botanist Islay Dry Gin, you'll need some dry vermouth, your rosemary syrup, a couple dashes of orange bitters, and a sprig of fresh rosemary for our smoked and fabulous garnish. Into our mixing glass, 1.5 ounces of the Botanist Islay Dry Gin. So this is made, they have an in-house forager at the Botanist. Yes, that's right, an in-house forager, a guy that spends literally 7 months each year hand-picking leaf by leaf, flower by flower, each of the 22 botanicals that go into making the Botanist the Botanist. 1 ounce of dry vermouth, 1/2 ounce of rosemary syrup. I encourage you, when you pick up your bottle of the Botanist, to try it on its own first and really experience it. Let it kind of warm up in your hand a little bit. Let the palate open up, the nose flavor. You probably get a lot of mintiness on the nose because there are 4 different types of mint that go into that 22 botanical mix that we enjoy in our finished product in the Botanist. And then as it kind of opens up, you'll get a bit more spiciness, some hits of cinnamon, and the nice woodiness from the juniper. 2 dashes of orange bitters. And so the rosemary syrup is really intended to bring out some of those fabulous botanical notes in the Botanist, and then the orange bitters picks up on some of the citrus peel that is typical in most gin distillation. So now we're going to add our ice to our mixing glass. We are serving this in an ice cold, I literally just pulled this out of the freezer moments ago, martini glass. It is imperative that you stir your martini. I am not a shaken girl. And why do we stir instead of shake? Well, we want to achieve dilution and chilling, which we would get with either method. But with stirring, we're preserving that mouthfeel. The Botanist is made by a simmer distillation method, which is a slower process of distillation that really allows those hand-picked botanicals to really shine and develop on their own, and it helps to cultivate a fabulous texture on the Botanist as well. And so we want to make sure that we're preserving that silky, syrupy almost mouthfeel of the Botanist by stirring and not shaking. And we also want a crystalline appearance that makes it just chef's kiss. So I'm stirring for about 20 seconds. I want to get some good dilution here. This is definitely a more approachable martini because I've added that 1/2 ounce of rosemary syrup in place of an additional 1/2 ounce of gin, and that makes it really user-friendly, you know? Look at this beautiful appearance that we have right here. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Now we are gonna take a sprig of rosemary. And is it extra that I am using a kitchen torch? Yes, it is. But my lighter is out of butane, and I realized that every lighter I've ever owned was given to me as a gift. So I don't even, where do I get a lighter? At the corner store? I don't know, but I have 2 of these, and that's gonna do the trick just fine, my friends. So we're gonna light our rosemary on fire, smoke it up. Beautiful. And then we just put that smoked sprig of rosemary. Look at this, theater, the theater of cocktailing. Let us try our rosemary martini made with the Botanist Islay Dry Gin. And you get this fantastic nose flavor from the martini itself, and then of course that nice hit of smoke from the rosemary sprig. Cheers. This is my new favorite martini. I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna put that out there. I sincerely hope you try this one and enjoy it alongside me. As always, please share photos of your Rosemary Martini in your stories. Tag me, tag the Botanist, and show us how we're drinking in style. I'm looking forward to seeing all of your martini glasses. Yes, I am. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you all tomorrow for day 2 of the Let's Get Blitzing Cocktail Advent Calendar. And if you haven't started infusing your vodka with a candy cane, go ahead and do that now, because you'll need a few hours for the candy cane to dissolve in your bottle of vodka. All right? All right. Cheers. See you tomorrow.